shows up at your door to deliver your B&H packages. Feels like Christmas. So if you watched our previous video, we had been looking at rearranging things here at the office so that we could actually have a cleaner space where we could do a lot more video production, and where Billy and I could actually have our podcast. So Billy and I have had a podcast for a few years now. I recently just started another one for our businesses, and we used to have it in this room here next door, but because it wasn't an enclosed room, the sound just sounded really bad, and it was very echoey. It was hard for us to control, and then it was hard to get a quiet environment as well. So we decided to kind of clean out my office a little bit more, bring everything in here so that we could have the podcast set up. And we decided to invest a little bit more in the equipment that we're doing for the podcast, because we're actually looking at getting some sponsors. And if we start getting sponsored, then I really do want to have like next level equipment, next level sound, and next level video. So the way that I've kind of thought about having this was pretty cool, and we have all the cameras that we want or that we need to get the quality of video that we're looking for, but we were totally missing audio. So I went on to B&H, and I ended up investing a little bit more than I wanted to, but I just got sucked into their podcasting bundles. And if you haven't checked out the podcasting bundles inside of B&H, they're actually really great. And so I'm pretty excited about the stuff that we got. I got it on Tuesday. It's already Friday. I just didn't have the time to open them earlier. Man, it's been such a crazy week. But today we're gonna do a little bit of an unboxing and kind of show you some of the equipment that we got. And if we have enough time, then I'm gonna work towards setting it up and trying to make things look cool around the office. So let's check it out. This is a handmade knife. I got it in Westcliff, Colorado. This thing is so sharp, it's ridiculous. So I've been meaning to actually do a video talking about this, but I've been recently using the Falcam quick release system. I'm using it on the camera that's on right now, and then I also have the base plate for the Manfrotto tripod, and it's also for the DJI Ronin gimbal for a quick release. And man, these things are so convenient. I just decided to go all in, and I'm gonna put them on all my tripods so that I can like quickly put cameras and remove them, so on and so forth. Super excited about this. I'll show you kind of like what I have in mind and how I'm gonna use them a little bit later. This is just the base plate, and these are actually the entire ball head, if I'm not mistaken. So I can basically like screw this on our tripods, which I'm actually pretty excited about. Hopefully that's in focus. All right, so everything else is all about for the podcasting stuff, so let's check it out. Damn. All right, guys, so we decided to go all in, and we invested on the Rodecaster Pro. Super excited about this thing because it can record up to 4 quality mic inputs. You can record to a micro SD card. It has instant jingle playback, so if you want to do like a segment or something like that, like on the podcast, like we can do that. Multi-track and stereo mix, and an echo-free connection when you're like connecting in like third-party devices like a phone or a tablet or something like that. So this can be really cool because we'll be able to record directly in here, and we won't need to actually do any editing afterwards. Everything will be all mixed together, so pretty excited about that. Huge box just for one item, by the way. All right, guys, we really went all in. SM7B, guys, going all in on the microphones. I actually already own one of these for my computer setup, but we end up getting 2 more so that we can have already set on our podcast setup. So we got one for myself, and we have another one for Billy. So super pumped about these. And then we also needed to have some headphones. So these actually came part of the bundle. I don't really know what to expect. I hope they're good. I mean, they look good enough. These are the SRH 440A professional studio headphones for recording and content creation. Got that part of the bundle. We got 2 XLR cables. These are 10 feet, so more than long enough for what we need. Oh man. So these are the Compass Blue design stands. Yeah, so they're called broadcast boom arms. So it's basically the blue one. You can see that right there. So we got 2 of these. I've never used this one before. I've always been interested in using it. I have the Rode one over here on my desk. So I'm excited to see how good it is. How the boom arms look like on video. Because sometimes it just looks really messy, you know? Especially the wires displayed and stuff. So I was actually really hoping that this one looks pretty sleek. So I'm hoping it does, you know? And that's pretty much it. We got another one here. Oh, snap. Okay, so as you guys saw in the other video, I don't know if you can actually see it right there. I was able to hang one of our lights on this pole that's kind of stretched parallel to the ground on the ceiling. I have that light on it now, but I'm not getting the look that I want when it comes to the light. I've been hearing a lot about like the lantern, so I ended up ordering the Aputure Lantern. I believe this is the 2-foot one. So I'm excited to try this out and see how it lights up the room and how it lights up our shot. So should be good. Yeah, so this is a universal dolly. I've been using this, and I used to have like, I don't know if you guys ever seen like the mobile YouTube studios that like became pretty popular there for a while. I ended up doing it myself. And this used to be my mobile YouTube studio or my camera setup and stuff. But I wasn't really too happy with it. Like, I mean, it was cool and all and it worked, but there's like little nuances that I just didn't really like. It's hard to maneuver, really. That's why you have these huge weights down here. So I decided to decommission it, but one of the things that I really liked about this was that, you know, the wheels, right? That I can move it. But I really do like the Manfrotto tripod. So, but I was able to find these universal dollies. And basically this thing, the way it works is that you just kind of like adjust it to fit you can adjust it to fit your tripod. It's basically now like your tripod has wheels, which is pretty neat. You basically just put, I don't know if you can see that, but you put each leg like right there, and then you kind of screw it. You can extend these apparently. Yeah. So let's see how it is. Move this. Don't want to be that looks pretty good. What do you guys think about that? Alright guys, so I mainly just want to do the quick unboxing. Like, I guess it's not even like a real unboxing. I apologize for that. But I will do another video where I actually spend more time and will show you guys the setup.